Well, I got a new camera, you guys, so hopefully it looks pretty good while you watch me wrestle this rear end.
Man versus car, the newest hit show where it pits a man versus a car.
Okay, so we decided we are going to do a DIY video. Might as well make every use of the new camera that we can. Basically, first things first, I like to take the brake calipers off, stick them up on top of the springs there. Then you got one 13 bolt right back here that holds the brake line on this side. You got 3 bolts on the diff cover that hold your e-brake cable and your brake line. And then on this side you won't be able to see it all, but there's another 13 mil bolt on the back side of the rotor that holds the brake line on, and another 13 about 6 inches down on the axle that holds the e-brake cable for the passenger side and the brake line on the passenger side. Once you get those off, double check that everything's free as far as the brake line and e-brake cable goes. Then you can go ahead, pull the axles, pull the rotors off, push the e-brake cable out of its holder and off, make sure that's all loose. Then just do another triple check that your vent tube and your brake line and your e-brake cable, all that stuff is free and clear. And then you pull your sway bar off the axle. I'm not going to do the links, I'm just going to unbolt it from the axle where it bolts. I'll show you guys that later. And then you just are left with your shocks and your U-bolts there, spring shackles. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the axles and the brakes off camera, and then I'll set you on the floor somewhere and we'll get into the gritty of it. Oh, I realized if you're watching this video, you probably found it on a Google search, like all my other videos, because they're repair videos. So if you're Googling how to do this, I gotta let my dog in, hang on. One of the dogs in anyway, come on Jess. Don't hit the tripod. Anyway, so if you're watching this, you're probably trying to figure out how to do it, so why would I skip shit? Might as well show it to you, right? So, to remove your axle, very easy on these floaters. Get yourself a 19 mil, the 3/8 Milwaukee should do it on full blast here. That's a 21, that's not a 19 mil. Oh. Nice buck up, Riggs. Okay. Now that you've returned with the right socket, which again is a 19 millimeter, blast these bolts off. When your bolts are blasted off, you might have some RTV sticking, or the gasket, the original metal gasket, may be sticking. So sometimes you gotta just give them a little tappy tap, but this one came right out. Leaking gear oil on my floor. Leaking a lot of gear oil on my floor. That's nice. Good thing one of Trish's clients came through her work and gave her just a bag of old towels she didn't want. So I got I got my regular stack of red towels, I got my microfibers, and I got shit towels that I can just fill with axle grease and then throw them away. But anyway, so you pull your axle out like so. Set this somewhere safe, not that we're going to reuse it, but fucking A. Now that you got your axle out, there's going to be a key nut in here. And I say key nut because it has a locking key. So you grab a variety of items back here. I like to just grab a needle nose plier and one of your little screwdrivers with the magnet end, and for one, a little lock tab C-clip here. See that little tab? Get that out of the way. Then a little bit tight. Somebody named, well, probably Reagan's, has that a little bit tight, so what we'll do, get a little pry bar. Oh, sitting on drippy gear oil, that's nice. But looks like we gotta back up just a little bit. Alright. There's your locking key that locks the, I just call them a wheel nut, I'm not sure, I think that's probably what they're called, but anyway, once you get the key out of there, you can give her a few more taps. Now some of you may be aware that they do make a socket for that, but alright. Here's the wheel nut. Once that's off, you'll be able to see your bearing race for your outside bearing here. But at that point, the rotor's ready to come off as a complete unit here. Oh, hey! So I lied about lying to you. I thought I was remembering correctly that they just pop out, but what are you gonna do? Whoa! So go ahead and just drop your rotor on the ground. It'll be fine. It's a 1-ton truck. That's the worst thing to have. But get this out of the way. That's content, right? Figured as much anyway. Yeah, there's your axle seal, wheel seal. You know, you probably came across a DIY video for that, but you're looking to remove the axle and you're like, well, no, that's not what I want. So we'll give you what you want, you son of a bitch. Change of plans before I get you guys down there. Turns out the hardest thing in the world is to get that e-brake cable out of the little slot that it's in. I got all the little springy things pushed down, and it just won't. I don't know if it's just seized or what. I mean, this is a 06 that has spent its entire life in Minnesota, so I think the whole deal is seized down there. I'm gonna soak it in a tub of oil, I think, before it goes back on the new shit. But turns out you can get those off with the cable attached, as long as you use the old wrench and hammer tech. Basically, where are they? Right there. 24 mil nuts. Get yourself a 24 mil wrench. Smack it with a hammer to break them loose, because they are fucking tight. But then yeah, those pop right off. So I'm gonna do the same on the other side, and then I'll go ahead and put the camera right here-ish, and we'll drop this sucker out of there. Oh, look at the boys. What are you guys doing? You guys just hanging out? You chewing on a stick? Were you chewing on a stick? Oh, Walter's got your stick. Boys. What's up, boys? What's up, boys? Well, once again, I realize if you're watching this, you may not know what the old wrench and hammer trick is. I might have just said that and you're like, well, what the fuck's that? You gotta explain it to me because I'm 5. So I'm gonna try to explain it to you guys. It's very, very dark over here though, so I'm gonna have to light it up somehow. Alright, check that out. That's pretty yellow. It's pretty professional, I'd say. Anyway. Oh, am I gonna put my leg right in the shot? Oh, perfect. Look at that. It's not even like totally, yeah, it's kind of totally in the shot. So, yeah, alright, we'll do that. How's that? Okay. Let me just twist this so I can see it. Okay. That is pretty sweet. Okay, guys. The old hammer and wrench tech for these bolts, since you can't get an impact in there, obviously, right? So, you want to put your wrench on there, and remember, you're looking at it backwards. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Well, I'm looking at it backwards, so it's going to be to the right of what you're looking at. So you guys get a shot of that. Okay, good. Maybe I'll go a little lower, just so you fuck it. That's a good spot for me, so that'll have to do for you. But just get your hand on the wrench, you know, a clean distance away from where you're going to be smacking with your hammer. Walter, or Jesse, keep going. It's going to be loud. You don't like loud noises. You just smack away, guys. That is how you break those loose. Oh yeah. You know, it don't matter if you ate your Wheaties or not. Those fuckers are tight, so you're gonna need a hammer. And a nice, I mean, you're gonna need, it doesn't need to be a snap-on, fap-on, whatever you want to call them, but you know, something that is hard enough to take the hit from the hammer. Obviously, you don't want to go just completely destroying your tool. You know, if it's a soft wrench, you're just gonna fuck it. But oh, thought I had it. Let's see. There we go. And there's the nut. Do it one more time for you guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure you get the idea. Put a wrench on it and hit it with a hammer, but maybe you need a second. Whew! Those fuckers are tight. Oh. Yeah, this is it's a 32-ounce dead blow. And I mean, this is, you know, got some size to it too. And that's what it takes to break those fuckers loose. So you can imagine how tight they are. And you know, maybe you can get in here with if you got short 1/2-inch sockets and a breaker bar, or Johnson bar, whatever you call them. You can get in here with that, I'm sure. But this is quick and easy, quick and dirty. That's how I like it. But anyway, you don't need to watch me do the rest of this, so I'll cut you off there and get this parking brake off. Once that's off, we're ready for shocks and shackles and dump this bitch. So we got, no idea if you can see me here or not, but hello if you can. Got the brake lines tied up with the bungee cord. We got one e-brake assembly over there, another e-brake assembly right here. We're gonna go ahead and undo this bitch. This is shock number 1. Probably won't use these shots, by the way, so I'm just talking to myself at this point, but I digress. in there. About to say I didn't think the 3/8 had it in her, but that one went. Oh, 3/8 Milwaukee, who would have thought? Maybe not for these two though. Oh boy. Fun times, ladies and gentlemen. Get all the rust out of this bitch. Look at that. Oofda. Well, let's see if it's 2 for 2 or 2 for 4 like the other side. Yep. Isn't that odd? 2 on each side. Good to go with the 3/8. No go with the 3/8. So. So instead, pull out Big Bear here, if I got enough room. Ooh, just barely. Well, wear your safety glasses, kids. Just had something fly into my eye. It's not ideal. Safety squints. One, two, three. Where's the 4th washer? Where'd it go, guys? You probably saw it's still on there. Okay. There's shackle. Side A. Not gonna lie. This is when it gets sketchy. Shackle side B, passenger side, executed. Okay, gonna aim that a little bit at the diff. And that's pretty good where it was at. We're just gonna, this bitch is heavy duty, so. We got a dropper. Wish me the best of luck, everybody. Because I am by myself. And that's not ideal to be by yourself. A fucking one-tonner. What do you guys think? Does it look good from that side? This is like, oh my god, okay, so, yep. It's out. It's out. Safe. What do you guys think of the safety used in this one, huh? I say 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. What's for dinner, Jim? Liquor ball sandwiches. Okay, let's get the jack to work for us, shall we? Let's do. Oh boy, these are heavy as fuck. I'm definitely gonna need a hand getting the new one safely on the fucking. I gotta watch my head. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Damn shot, get out of here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, baby. Well, I hope the footage was as great as I think it was going to be. Whew, a little bit winded, a little bit fat. You can't really tell how big these are. I guess that's a 14 shoe. Yeah. Well, I think that's where we're going to end her. Again, I know this wasn't jam-packed full of content, but or even was a very good DIY. But you gonna ring the bell, buddy? Yeah. Okay. Let's go, boys. Yep, it's a nice fall day. Anyway, I think we're gonna call it there, but I just wanted to show you guys my genius. As I said before, I am by myself, so getting this under the truck was going to be hard without totally, it's beautiful. Check that out. Lay the jack down. I'm going to have to take the top of the handle off, but lay the jack down and lay it on there sideways. Woo! It's like it was meant to be. And then when Trisha gets home, I'm going to have her give me a hand and pump the jack, and we'll throw the new one in. I'm not going to put that on tape though. As I've said many a time, insulation is the reverse of removal, and vice versa. So you know how to take it out, you should be able to figure out how to put it back in. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. What are these fuckers doing over here? Let's see how the new camera zoom works. What do you guys think? Is that pretty good? And I'm looking through a fucking screen. So. It's a dirty window. They're standing at the fence and neighbor dogs must be out. Goofs.